All right, let's load it up. And I'm curious to see what the carrier AI does. It's got full air defense suite. Let's pause it and take a look. I do have an Oscar. So here's my pause. Pause. There we go. Here's my AGI snooping, my trawler, sniffing the air. Victor 3 submarine, Oscar submarine. The Oscars will be out in front, most likely. Backfire group, backfire group. So everybody right now is emissions quiet. There should be another there should be another Bear D in here, and there isn't. I don't know why. This is strange. Go to max altitude to sniff. We're going to sniff the air. Now, there's a carrier battle group in here. Right around, somewhere in here. And it's all passive right now. We're smelling the air for emissions. Up. Okay. Airliner. Okay. AGI is the first to pick up aircraft emissions. Could be OG9, which is, of course, the famous Tomcat. Interesting. So the carrier is launching aircraft with emitting radar. Because they came out of nowhere. Either that or they're just emitting now. But I think that's just dumb. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to start marking. Now, do they have us on radar? What is their course right now? Is it to intercept the AGI? I don't know. Let's see. It might be to fly out and identify the AGI. Let's start looking at some search ranges here. Because the Big Bulge radar was 270 miles. Ooh. I've learned that if you start jamming, if you start having your jammers light up, the Tomcats will be tricked and they will go for them. So I might want to try that scenario using the Tu-16Ps as just flat out bait. Let's see where these Tomcats are going, because they're really emitting. Sensors. No, I don't want you. I will manually control. I'm going to manually control when they turn their radars on. I don't want them to emit right now. Yeah, good. Everybody's staying radar silent except for the jet jockeys who took off. And I don't know what they're doing. Is it a cap? Might be just a standard cap. We've identified them as Tomcats. Now, I know that we have an E2 that's taking off, and the E2 is going to fly away from the carrier battle group and then illuminate. Ah! Pause. All right. At least one of the ships in the battle group has lit off its fire control. And it's not its fire control radar, but its air search radar. Interesting. I don't think I programmed it for as such, but who's picking it up? Let's see who's picking it up. Everybody should be. My Bear D's, my jammer planes, everybody in the vicinity is picking it up. And the idiot is emitting. I am going to hit the surface radar. Let's see what I can find. I'm going to start the wall of jammers. Now, the range of, let's look at, Backfire Group Bravo is going to be closest, I think. These beautiful birds are going to be closest. So let's see. I want, pause. So the range of, yeah, should be 250 nautical miles on the Kitchen. So they have a ways to go. And change. All right. So we got a wall of jammers right now. All right. They're all emitting they're firing all this EM jamming out. E2 has been detected. Sensors, air search radar. Still not picking up anything that looks like a carrier. Alter course. Still not picking up the carrier on radar. Bingo. Pause. Very large. Bingo. We've got it. Hostile. All right. Interesting. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go MCON. I'm going to try to drop out, and I am going to extinguish all the jammers. I'm going to play with these guys a bit. I am going to play with these guys a bit. And see what happens. Here. All right. So basically, what I just did was blast, turn on all the searchlights, okay, and get a radar fix, and then choom, shut it all off. Can you imagine the sheer amount of ionization in the atmosphere? All right, pause. What I'm going to do now, because I got the speed, by the time the backfires get there, I'm going to say target is going to be around here. Negative. I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell these guys, navigate set speed to loiter. I want them to float. I want them to just float for a bit. And I'm going to allow the backfires to catch up. All right? So backfire group Bravo, you are going to set speed to max. You're going to speed up. Because we have a location. We have a location on where they are. And we're going to alter their course, too. Here they come. They're going to catch up to the lines. Now, look at this. The Tomcats are being goaded. All right? Tomcats are being goaded. Now, this is Hawkeye radar. He's emitting. Let's check his range. All right? His range... 250 nautical miles. Same range as the backfire's kitchen missile. Ironically. Seems to be that's what it's designed for. I wish I could change the color of the circle. So, right now, it can see my jamming aircraft. And it can just barely see the backfires. So what I'm going to do, let's see what I can do. I'm going to tell backfire group Bravo, to drop an altitude. And like I said, you wouldn't do this for all kinds of reasons in terms of fuel consumption. You wouldn't do this because now they're going to have to do a pop-up attack. This would have to be a very close engagement to the Kola Peninsula because of their limited range. But this is going to increase their speed too. Let's see what the... All right. Now I'm about ready to throw up. Who are they going after? Tomcats are still going after that Bear D that did the illumination. He's down at a Grand. They've launched more Tomcats. They're apparently more interested in this group out here. Let's have backfire group Alpha. Let's have them pick it up. Now let's clean this up a bit. This is more of a war game experiment. Okay, now right now Bravo group is just simply eating it in terms of fuel consumption. Put it on the flight lead, 250 miles for the kitchen missile. Can't you just see naval analysts in Moscow doing this exact same scenario? All right. I got so many circles here. Here. They're almost in range. I'm going to have them pop. I'm going to have them pop up. For maximum altitude. It's Bravo group. It's Bravo group. Change the altitude. Come on up. We're going to do a pop-up. They are still interested in this one bear that lit its search radar. I think it's time... Oh, they are jammed. This guy didn't turn off his jamming? This guy did... Oh, this is auto. This is interesting. It automatically is doing it. Weird. I don't want you to just jam the Tomcats. That's not your mission. You can jam the Tomcats to try to protect this guy. That's cool. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the orders to Backfire Group Bravo. And I'm going to say, boys, it's time to go shooting. Can I pause it? Targeting is a pain in the ass. So who's the largest? Aircraft. This is a I'm ordering them to attack. I'm going to order them to attack. When they get in range, they're going to. Now, there's two groups, see? I haven't lit up. Now, probably the Hawkeye can see these guys. I'm not going to light this bear up. And I'm not going to light up any of these guys for Group Alpha yet. They probably can start to see if the AWACS is high enough, if the E2 is high enough, they can probably see anything inside this circle right now. That's why they're launching everybody. Let's see how well the missile separation goes. They're still going after this guy. Draw them off. Draw them off. Draw them off. Go Max. For the motherland. You're going to commit suicide for the motherland, essentially. Keep on jamming those cats. That's fine. But we're going to keep... See, it's switching. He's launching. Who did I give the order to? Alpha? Okay. Strange. Rules of engagement. I'm just going to tell it to engage specifically. Here's Bravo. Because I heard Putsk. That's fire. Okay, I've got... both groups now. Ooh, Alpha and Bravo. There they go. Now, I want them to return home. There you go. 250 nautical miles away. Look at that. Look at that. Choo-choom. The blue. They got the blue flame right. Head for home. Pause. All right. Still jamming. Missiles are away. All missiles launched. Head for home. All right. What are these Tomcats doing? They have changed course. They're like, what the hell, man? What's going on? All right, I'm jamming them. They're targeting the Bear D that lit them up. So this initial group was stupid. I'm jamming these dudes. Yeah. All right. I'm going to start jamming too. Hey, make it, you know. Increase your speed. Well, I want to change. That's weird. Navigates, change speed. Okay, Okay, they're going for the jammer now. They probably... Chances are they launch their Phoenixes at long range against this guy. Let's change altitude. And you're going to turn. You're going to turn. And climb. And I'm going to release chaff, too. They're going after the jammer. They're pretty stupid. Okay, now, let's see if I can coordinate these jammers a little bit better. No one is going for the kitchen missiles. No one is moving. This guy might be moving to attack. What I'm going to do now, navigate, I'm going to change speed on my blinder jammers. And I can't bring up the menu for some reason. It won't come up. I don't know why. Early access. Alright. Navigate. It won't come up. I don't know why. Still jamming them. This guy should be climbing, but he's not. 1029. What's... Pause. This thing isn't taking commands anymore. Navigate. It's not taking any orders now. I don't know why. I'm clicking and nothing's happening. The program's fucked up. I don't know why. Why are these cats getting so close? Are they trying to get an ID? They might be just trying to get an ID. But they had to get pretty damn close to use their weapons. Pause. Okay, so we got a ton of missiles coming inbound. 2 groups of kitchens coming inbound. Behind jamming. The backfires are out of here. They've launched and left. This seems to be automatically doing it. It's putting in a wall of jamming in front of the missiles. So these are cats. These are cats and they're jammed. Ooh. Of course, the missiles themselves are just so high up. They are not turning. They're just jammed. Look at that. Now, look how many other Tomcats are here. Look at this. The entire squadron, they've lofted. I'm going to be curious to see if a follow-on attack is going to be needed with my Oscar. Now, ideally, I should do it right now. I can't. The program won't let me. The program is broken. Yeah, it won't let me. Oh, okay. I'm going to do a combination attack, okay? Chances are this is my boy. He's going to launch position. Let's see with a combined air and sea-based cruise missile attack. This should be devastating. F-14s are trying to go for the remaining backfire group. Change speed. It won't let me do it. I don't know if it's an overload, but it's not letting me change speed anymore. I don't know why. Let's check in on the missiles. Oh my God, look at this. 82,000 feet. This is a bomb. Now, are the kitchen missiles better than shipwrecks? No. The SSN-19 will coordinate, align, and fly in an autopilot in formation, sharing information, having one pop up and be like an AWACS. It's brilliant. The system is brilliant. I don't know how the Russians did it. If it's truly like this, but it should be. Okay, got this jammer. Got this jammer. They're going for this backfire group. But remember, those F-14s are running low on gas. Meanwhile, look at this. All of these fighters are being vectored up here. Let's decoy them. Surface search on. Air search on. And we're just going to keep on jamming them. Now, I don't have any more blinders jamming for these missiles. But it shouldn't matter. Because we're launching shipwrecks out here with this Oscar. This thing is unbelievable. Crazy expensive to build, but this is what it's designed to do. Those missiles are on their way. They are autonomous. They will form up into a line abreast formation, communicate with each other. As they get close enough to the target, the logic of the missiles will decide which targets in the group they're going to attack, and they will split up into individual wings to attack each individual target with the maximum number of these missiles hitting the largest radar reflection, the carrier. It's brilliant, it's maniacal, it's pure evil, it's genius. If this is how these missiles actually work, it is maniacal. It is absolute destructive genius. So the kitchen missiles, of course, do not communicate with each other. They're going to fly to a specific point, turn on their attack radar, and begin an attack profile, and dive onto these targets with incredible speed. Right now they're at 50,000 feet. Their radars are on. That Perry is going to get it. Here's the Nimitz. Nothing's targeting the Ticonderoga, unfortunately. These are two waves. What you're going to see is most likely the backfire bombers were good, but the shipwreck missiles are the best. All kinds of missiles are being launched. Let's look a little bit further back in the formation. They're diving. Oh my God, like bats out of hell. They found their targets. Oh my God. Now, I'm not going to be surprised if many of these, if not the majority of these, get shut down. But it's the shipwreck missiles. Those are unbelievable. Lots. Okay. Ooh. Chaff. Okay. Pause. Who's first and how soon? All right. How's the Nimitz? Nimitz has launched Chaff. Oh, man. Everybody's launching chaff. Let's just do it from right here. Oof. Scary. Ooh, hit. Oh, look at these guys. Toast. Yeah. It's that ship out in front with the coordinates. Got the brunt. Here's a parry. Boom! Look at the speed. This is why you would need multiple waves. Staggered multiple waves of missiles. Now, the primary missile protection, the primary shield, the Ticonderoga is still here. That's with 2 big flights of backfires. They're heading home. They're jamming. They're having a fun time. Still have some jammers out here. Here are the shipwreck missiles, the SSN-19s. This guy is not even emitting. This guy isn't emitting. They got this guy. They got this guy. They got okay. This guy is crashing but still jamming. Okay. I can't. It will not let me. It won't let me. It won't open up this menu. I don't know why. I don't know. The program's having trouble. No, it's not what I want to do. Offensive jamming to this direction. All right. All these fighters are being jammed. They think there's something juicy out here. You keep jamming this guy. I don't want him to be able to see these incoming missiles. This guy's the next guy to eat it. Time to light up your sensors. Let's see if you can find anything else. It won't let me. God. .270. It's not in range. Yes, it is. For a radar fix. Sensors. Surface search on. Big bulge radar on the bottom here is emitting megawatts. And Nimitz. Okay. And here are the shipwreck missiles. By the way, check this out. That's not even all of them. 4 are left in reserve. It won't let me, will it? It won't let me. I'm clicking and it won't pull up. I don't know why. There's 4 more missiles left in the racks. It'll only allow so many to be launched. 20 in a salvo. Not the actual submarine. There. So now I'm going to do follow-ups. Merciless. Last 4. But I can see why backfires would not be enough. It would take multiple waves. So we have another Alpha group and another Bravo group behind these guys. Ideally launching at the same time, but I don't know if that's feasible. And you wear down the missile defenses. And so some squeakers get in, and it's a losing battle. See? This RT, this Bear D, he's transmitting all of his information back. And now we're going to go... I can't make any more changes. It won't let me. Boom. You know, the guy shot his 23mm cannon. God bless him. Now, this is like war games. Changes are locked out. I'm going to jam ahead of the missiles. Now, could you coordinate all this? Probably not. See, what I can do here, the Soviets wouldn't be able to do without a lot of radio communication, giving away their positions. But you're already within E2 Hawkeye range, so does it really matter? Soviet Union is more prone to jamming than we are. Now, if there were... see, this guy has noticed what's happening and is freaking out. See, because these missiles are in formation, 50,000 feet. They're going to do their best to knock down these missiles, these Tomcats. Okay, meanwhile, that Oscar is shooting its last 4 missiles. There you go. Last 4 shipwrecks are on the way. Even modeled dropping the caps and everything. All right. Close the doors. And you're going to head back to Murmansk and get more. If there are more. Probably there wouldn't be many in the war stocks. Probably wouldn't be. But who knows? Maybe one. Maybe a couple of Oscars and that'd be it. Because it'd be a World War III scenario now. Alright, so these missiles are flying in formation. Alright. Look at this. It's ridiculous. They don't need any more illumination. My backfires are A-okay. These guys are coming home going, what's under attack? The carrier's under attack? Yep. Now, there's probably a lot more F-14s out here, but we can't see because the radar picture's dead. They've killed all of my jammers. They've killed all of those Bear Ds, brave crews, but their sacrifice won't be in vain, see? We're going to lose a good 4,500, 5,000 people on the carrier alone, isn't that right? 3,000 people to 5,000? Let's see what they're doing. So... he's on the bottom. He's on the bottom. But that Ticonderoga has moved into a defensive position. Wow, he's got his lights on and everything. Aegis radar. All right. And the E2 is seeing these missiles. They're coming in. Here comes some more. See? The F-14s are like, what? There's a second wave? Yeah. It's a smaller second wave. They launched their F-14s too early. So as these missiles get close enough, look at this. They're ignoring the Ticonderoga. They've picked up the Nimitz, the largest radar contact. Remember, these 2 Perrys, they're sunk. They're off the surface. So there's no radar reflection coming from them any longer. Just men in life jackets and lifeboats. Now these things are sea skimming. A line of death. Robot killers. Look at this. Now, we're going to start to have them target discriminate when they get into the area. They're going to start to divide up as they turn on their own, all of their own individual seekers. The radars. Let's see what happens, because there's only 2 targets. And one of them is our carrier. It is creepy. Up, they're starting. This guy is the mother missile. It should be the one that's holding back a little bit. It was up, now it's come down. They're starting to divide up. Yep, they're within range. They've picked their 2 targets. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. It's amazing. It is amazing. My guess is that this group up here will go for the Perry, and this entire group will go for the Nimitz. Let's see what happens. So here is the far right group. Look at that. Look at that. Based on the size of the radar return, the logic has decided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missiles to the Ticonderoga. The rest of these monsters, ugh, that's insane. All on its own, completely autonomous, crazy expensive. I see missiles inbound. Designed to defeat Aegis. And it probably will. These ones are going for the Aegis emitter, the Ticonderoga class cruiser. Jesus. All right, let's go to the tail end of the group going for the Nimitz. Look at these missiles. Nope. It's gunfire. The system's overwhelmed. Popping up. Either that or this guy is jammed, or this guy is going for chaff. I don't know. Probably going for chaff. And that's a lot of damage. Is it enough? The guy is completely without... He's going to be busy. And he's sure as hell not going to be recovering any of those aircraft that they launched in a panic. Now remember, there's 4 more. So now, there's no radars up. Ticonderoga is matchsticks. You got 4 more. If the carrier isn't dead already. And they're tracking. See the green line? They're tracking. Mother of God is what they're saying. What are we going to do? You should obey and stay out of the Norwegian Sea is what the Russians are saying. Because all these aircraft are pretty much useless against knocking them down. Zooming out. Backfire's still heading home. Oscar's heading home. Victor 3 is still out here. Remember, it's got 65-76 torpedoes. Victor would probably be sunk by the Los Angeles class attack boats with this carrier group way out in front. But those LA class subs can't defend against a missile attack. Here they come. Now remember, I see only 2, so the Tomcats must have knocked... Oh, there's only 1 now. They're using their missiles. Okay, 1 got through. Let's see. That many aircraft and no jamming, see. None of the remaining 4 got through. Pissed off naval aviators. But will they have any place to land? And the answer is no. You better head to Iceland, cat drivers. Yep, abandoned ship. Nimitz is going down. Very cool experiment. Very cool experiment to see what the AI does. Especially when you're completely MCOM in the beginning. And it's the first group to light up an emitter. Okay? But the AI is stupid. It's goated. It sees a target and goes for it. And I want to try this scenario again, but the next time I want to try specifically just with decoys. Like what they did at Red Storm Rising. Just have a specific small group to decoy get the fighters airborne, get these guys freaked out, and then the main group comes in and just uppercuts them, wiping everything out. I'd like to try that without the Oscar class submarine. See what happens. Cobra out.